Okay, so here's gonna be like a car vlog type thing, I guess. So we just got back from Hawaii on Sunday, which was the from Maui, which was the 5th. It's Wednesday the 7th. I was gonna put my battery in tomorrow, or it's tomorrow on Wednesday. But I just was out there cleaning my car off. Surprisingly, it didn't really snow. There was some stuff on my car. My stuff kind of brushed my car off this morning anyway. So I'm just kind of cleaning the car. I just cleaned the car off now. I got this thing off of there. That Bell and Howell thing. Surprisingly worked pretty well. There was some, like, before we left there, like the top part of it, it uses magnets to stick on the hood, and then like 3 spots on the top, or I think there's like 1 magnet on the top of this thing. That thing, I was trying to point at it. I was pointing at it, but you couldn't see it. Because it was out of frame, obviously. It had like fallen, so there was some snow under it. So there was some snow on the top of the windshield, but it's surprisingly there is no snow on the part that it was covering. There was snow on this thing, so I just shook it out front of the deck outside. But wiping my nose, because my nose runs all the time when I'm outside, or just like my whole life basically. Allergies and snow and cold, and yeah, it's fun. It's absolutely wonderful. Anyway, so that worked out well. Well, let me show you what so I took the battery out on Friday when we got back. I don't think this doesn't have the, when we left the Friday before that, which I don't know. I think it was like the 20, well, I left on the 21st, so it would have been on Friday, December 20th, 2025, last year. I know, hilarious joke. See you next year. That's such an everybody says that. It's like, it's not even funny anymore. It's like the most obligatory joke that anyone could ever have created. But anyway, there's the Northumberland. It's fine. San Marino's fine too. I left it running. Sometimes I turn it off. It's fine. Despite its missing of speed because of the cheap $8 Hampton Bay pull chain, and it's got bearing noise from it sitting for a year or two, because the dead capacitor. So I pulled the battery out on the 20th. I'm pretty sure it was the 20th because we left on the 21st, and then I had put it in the garage because my thought was, I explained this in the new phone video, but I took the battery out because my thought was, if the battery is warm in the garage, then it'll be easier to start. So I put the battery on the charger on Sunday. I think it's Sunday. Yeah, it was on Sunday when we got home. Put it on the charger. I went out there, put it on our Eliminator, like trickle charge battery charger. I'll show you downstairs. The battery's downstairs. I'll tell you why. I'm getting to why it's inside. My keys are cold. This is not. I'm gonna click this. This ain't gonna do anything. I know it. I don't know if I ever. Oh, I think I did mention this in the car video. That video where I actually showed off the car. This lock button, I have to like hold it, because as you can see, it doesn't. I'm pushing it normally. I have to hold it down, and then the light flashes. It's supposed to beep when the car unlocks, but it won't unlock because there's no battery in the car. I can push this all I want now. It's a fidget. It's like the other fob, but that one actually doesn't work. Don't know. Oh, the battery terminal thing is messed up on the round one. which is one I think is one of the original ones because it looks like the same GM Chevy fob that cars have had of this one is a aftermarket because I looked the model of this one up and it's an aftermarket and you can use with a bunch of cars. So, but it would have had, if it's remote start, it would have had one of the round ones, Chevy round, GM round ones at the top, and then the start button would have at the top, those round ones. I hope you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, whatever, it's fine. So I put the battery on the charger. I left it for like a while, 20, 30 minutes, like 20 minutes, 10 minutes even, because I had to go back out there to move the trash out and bring some of the stuff that needed to go out to the garage. I checked the battery like once when I was out there, and the battery charger was saying the battery was low. So I'm like, okay, well that makes sense, which is interesting because the garage has a gas heater in there, natural gas powered heater. I feel like I didn't say that right the first time. Anyway, and the garage is insulated. So, but for some reason, the battery was a little bit like cold. So maybe my plan didn't work out the best that I thought it would. I actually thought about leaving it at the house at first, and then I was like, oh, I'll just move it to the garage. But the funny story is my room downstairs, the vents cover was off, which the door was closed the whole time, and I didn't take the cover off the first time before we left, which is interesting. So I don't know if it like fell off somehow. Maybe like the heat affected the metal ducts. I don't know. And with the door being closed, the room was warm. So I probably could have just kept the battery in my room and it probably would have been, I wouldn't have to deal with like charging it, but I wanted to charge it anyway, just so I give it the best chance. It's currently like my watch says -10, but it's gonna be different with the wind chill because the wind always makes the cold feel colder, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's -10, but it feels like -15. So I'm thinking I feel like it's gonna start. If it doesn't, then maybe I should plug the block heater. I was gonna do that, and then I unplugged it. So anyway, I brought the battery inside. I put it on the bar downstairs to plug it in to charge it. The battery charger has a fan in it. It was kind of loud, and my stepdad wanted to watch TV, so I moved it to the laundry room. It is now fully charged. The battery is sitting, I'll show you, the battery is sitting on the bar downstairs. Well, we can go grab it. Actually, save that thought. I'm gonna go plug the block heater in. I can show you what the hood looks what the car looks like with no battery. I don't have my gloves on. So here's the car. I'll show you my car. Snow. So you can see the windshield is fine. Right there at the top was where the snow was. Back of the car. I scraped all the snow. I need to take my learner's driver sign out of the car because I'm no longer a learner driver. I have my license, although I have a novelist. Like I don't have my full one, but I can drive on my own now. And I have a few times, like neighborhood jaunts. So I'm gonna plug you in. So I just plugged the block heater in. You can see the cord there. So I'll let that run. I'll let that be plugged in so it'll heat the engine up. Because if the oil in the engine's heated up and the battery's heated up, we should have a high chance of this sucker starting. If it somehow doesn't start after having a fully charged warm battery and a warm engine, sort of. Well, I can just use my MotoMaster starter, but anyway, I'm out of breath from talking so much. Why do I do this to myself? So here's the battery, fully charged. This battery's from 2021. My stepdad told me they last like 5 or 6 years. So It's from May of 2021, so it's the same year as my birthday. Here's the Eliminator battery charger I had on it. This, according to this battery charger, the battery is fully charged. This is kind of unrelated. USB-C. This is one of the USB-C cables. I ordered one of the 3-foot ones. I'm going to put that in the car. I already have a lightning charger in there, but I'm going to leave that in there for anybody that has a lightning port iPhone to charge their phone if anybody else is in the car with me. This is the Bluetooth adapter. That's Monster one I was mentioning. I took it out because I didn't want to. It is fully charged, but I didn't want the battery to be affected by the cold. I'm going to need this and this because this is what holds the battery down. Can I hold all this with one hand? Okay, yeah, I can. We're doing this. Batteries are heavy, especially this is a car battery, so. One-handed, folks. One-handed. Oh, God. So there's that. So I'm going to go and put my gloves on. We're going to put this battery in the car. I'm just going to pause the video while I do it. Do I just want to... I might just end the video and just start a new one. I was going to use the pause feature, but I think I'll just stop it because... yeah, so that's my plan. So I'm going to go put this battery in. I'll see you later. I'll see you in a bit where we can crank the sucker open and see if Mr. Morgan will start. I called my car, my car name is Morgan, by the way. I don't think I've ever mentioned that. There's a whole story behind it. And now what I now realize after I named my car, an amazing reference to an amazing comedian that I watch. Randy Feltface's. Randy writes a novel. Randy buys a bookshelf off Gumtree. Watch that video, and if you get the reference, I called it Morgan because there's a whole thing. I'm not going to get into the story because it's going to make this. It's like a reference to the Captain Morgan drinks, like the alcohol, and his pose that he does, like that. I do that pose on my dad's fishing boat, just to give my more stability when I go fishing with him. We go out into the BC Ocean or whatever ocean is outlining by BC, British Columbia. Yeah, and then my cousins and my uncle started calling me Captain Morgan. It's like my nickname out on the boat out there. It's kind of funny, but so I called my car Morgan because I thought it was fitting. So, and then now I realize, and then at the same time I was kind of into that Randy buys a bookshelf on Gumtree story and his special Randy writes a novel. Randy Feltface, the purple felt puppet comedian. If you watch him and you get that story and that reference, that you are an absolute legend. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna go put my battery in, and we're gonna see, can Morgan pull through and start? I feel like he should. I'm giving him the best chance. The block is plugged in right now. The battery's pretty much warm and fully charged, so I'll actually be really surprised if it doesn't start. Anyway, I'm gonna go put this battery in. Let's see how long this takes me. Hopefully not long. Now that I kind of know what I'm doing. Well, it's not that I didn't know what I was doing when I took it out. It just took some trial and error to figure stuff out. But here we go. I'm gonna go put the battery in now. I want to see what happens. Okay, battery's in. Oh, I can see my light on my battery charger. My charger. Kilometers. We got the indoor lights. Come on, Morgan. We got this. Come on, buddy. I should probably unplug the block heater. That's probably... Oh, get chime. Morgan's alive. Come on, Morgan. You got this, buddy. Yeah. I probably have to set this clock. Yeah. What time is it? 2. Yeah. Mark's alive, folks. He's alive. I'm gonna check the lights. Just check turning on through. He's alive, boys. Let's go. The lights are on. Nothing is dead. That other stuff. It's supposed to be warmer this week, so maybe I'll try and get that phone mount stuck on. I tried to do it, but the car was... I did it before, tried to do it before we left, but I think the car is just too cold. And I need a warm car and a warm space to... Also had the mount in my pocket while I was doing this, so I tried to stick while I was working on my car. I don't know what I was doing exactly, but he's alive, folks. Let's go, Morgan. But I think I'm gonna put the phone out right here, so I'll plug you in so that I can crank my tunes. Actually, it's not me to unplug you. Give me. I just swapped those around. I gave the 2 point. I'm gonna let this sucker warm up for a while. Because, again, this sucker has not been run in 2 weeks. But he's alive. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. I'm doing this because that does not hold up my hood anymore. But what the hell do you expect from a 16-year-old vehicle? The back windows are repeatedly frosted. I'm just gonna let Morgan run for a little while. temperature. Put this over here so I don't run it over when I drive out. So I'm gonna take him on a little drive once the sucker warms up. Morgan's alive, folks. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Well, I accidentally ended the video, but I'm switching over to the front again. Morgan, you absolute legend. You stirred it up like no problem. I told you the warm battery and plugging the block heater in would work. I told you. I know what I'm doing. Sure, maybe I am 6'4" and sometimes, and I actually fit in this Morgan pretty well. He works pretty good, so I may be 6'4" and I may have to have the Malibu seat all the way back, but he works good. He works good. He runs well. Hell of a steal for $2,000 for this guy, for that guy out there. Hell yeah. Everybody loves their first car, me included. Morgan. Honestly, my plan right now is that I will probably my plan is here. Listen to this. I don't care how old I am. I'm gonna drive Morgan for as long as possible. I will. Morgan and me are gonna be best buddies by the end of this. Well, we already are. I love Morgan. He's a good guy. May have had some setbacks, but that wasn't because of Morgan. That was because of the weather. Because minus 40 and cold batteries and cold starts don't mix. Because the reason why you wanna, because of the acid and stuff inside the battery, the car batteries, if it's cold, it doesn't conduct electricity as well. A cold engine means cold oil, which makes it sludgy and also not good for a cold engine. But yes. My engine's kind of quiet, surprisingly. It's only a 4-cylinder, so I wouldn't expect it to be that loud. I'm gonna take the sign out. I don't think I need to have it in there anymore. Yeah. Oh, it's getting there. It's like getting up to its usual. It's getting up to its usual spot on the temperature gauge, so I think we're good to go. Well, we're getting closer. I'm taking this thing for a drive. This sucker's running. I'm taking it for a drive. Okay, my nice flying shoes covered with snow, and I'm walking in the house with snow. Wow. Anyway, I'm gonna let Morgan run for a little while, and then I'll end this video off. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll drive a bit, maybe. I'll drive, but I don't know if I may or may not film. Probably not, though. But you'll see. I'm gonna chill for a bit, have a snack, and then we'll check on Morgan again and see where he's at, and then take him for a drive. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. So I just took the car out for a ride. It ran great. I had a good time. I like doing those little neighborhood drives. I'll start venturing out. I may go to the gym later in the week and I'll take it there. So maybe I'll venture out. That's where I'll venture out. But I'm just getting myself like comfortable driving on my own. And yeah, so car ran great, and I think you saw I put my Bluetooth adapter back. Use that, jammed out to some Metallica and some other like some other music, some Metallica, because I listen to like rock and roll and heavy metal and stuff, like all teenagers do. Well, an adult technically, but I'm still kind of I'm a young adult / teenager. Hang on. Feel like I was gonna sneeze there for a second. I can feel the itchiness in my nose. That kind of sounds weird. That came out weird. Yeah, because I started out, when I started listening to music, I started out with like hip hop and pop and alternative and like that kind of stuff. Like I've got like some songs that could be class, like are like pop rock or something, because I've got a bunch of like the playlist that I have like downloaded on my phone, like iTunes stuff, is like I've got 31s on there. Well, technically like 28, I think. What's that? 29 maybe. 27. I think 27 that I actually downloaded it. And the other 5 are like random copyright free, or so I thought, like music that I've like used in videos. Sorry, I just had to pause the video there, which I can do now without actually making any recording. Amazing. Again, I was again something that Android has had for years. This is like my stepdad's old like S7, I think is what this is. I actually took this to school to use for like a project that I did in robotics. I think I still have the videos on my phone. I don't think I deleted them. Maybe I should upload those. I don't know. But I think I had those videos. I might have deleted them actually, because I wasn't sure about posting them because they were recorded in my school. And I'm bouncing. Oh, let's go. Also, I got back from Hawaii and I got something cool. I got this Mosaic Feed Electric bulb. It's 5 watts. It's like 180 lumens. But it's 2700K filaments in like this ST19 shape. Look at how cool that looks. The box is right there. Let's put it in this little Amazon lamp holder that I got. I think I'm not sure. I'm putting it here for now. I might leave it here, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in the living room and have those a little display, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it here. And then this is the one that I got from Hawaii 2 years ago, or Maui. We went to the island of Maui. That's like last 2 times. The little fairy lamp, color changing. I'm gonna leave that on. I'm gonna turn these 2 on. I might plug them in with both. If I leave both of them here, I'll leave this here maybe. Can I move the little bulb that was in that lamp? Because this was in that little other Amazon lamp holder. And I put this here because I wanted these 2 to be good together. These are both on just regular. I have them plugged into the wall, so I might use the adapter down there. That way I can plug this light in still, not block my outlets. Also, this is an ornament that I got from when I went to, like, when I traveled to Florida. I got this at Universal Studios and Harry Potter. We started watching that show to like prepare ourselves, and then this video's gonna be long, as it always is, because I get into my rants and my tangents and talk about crap for way too long. Now that's K down there. Should actually be the first letter of my name. That's all I'm gonna say about my name. Or personal information, especially with like scammers and frauds nowadays. I actually just learned about that today because I'm in a, well, kind of refreshed because I'm in a financial literacy class right now. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna put these two. I might put these two on. We'll see what happens. If I might take this upstairs and put it on the mantle because it was up there before with this. My Philips Hue filament bulb right here. So I had a different like Philips Hue bulb in this lamp because, but it was one of my original Philips Hue light bulbs. Because I have another one that's in my lamp upstairs, in the bedroom upstairs, the one I actually sleep in. It's like this one down here in this fixture. One of those Philips Hue light bulbs. It came in like, I got it as like a starter kit where it's the bridge and then the two bulbs. I had one, there was one in this lamp, but it was like kind of messed up where it will only work. It developed this problem, like, for some reason. I don't really know why. I've never dropped it or anything. I don't know why. It's developed this problem like a while ago, but where I could only put it in certain certain sockets and it would actually work. Otherwise, I'd like try to push it around, and like if I pushed it like this, it would turn on, which is probably not good to do that with like the sockets. It sometimes works in this lamp. I got it to sometimes somewhat reliably work in this wall lamp. And the only fixture that for some reason it works in reliably is that floor lamp out there. You can't even see it because the light's not even turned on. That one right there, that Ranarp, IKEA Ranarp floor lamp. So it's in there now. I put it in there because I need to shuffle some bulbs around so I could use this and the mosaic bulb and that little socket thing, light thing there. That spotlight down there was upstairs behind the plants. We have to move the plants to the other side because the Christmas tree. This is supposed to be a car vlog. Should I just call this car a vlog and then like make it about my car? Maybe I'll do that. This is vlog number 6 or 7. I have some like footage that I might put into a vlog. I don't know. I'm just recording crap and hoping it gets uploaded, but it seems to never do because of, I don't know. I'm too busy on my phone and I'm on my phone. Yes, I'm like way focused on doing other stuff and watching YouTube and doing other stuff instead of actually editing videos, because I don't know why. I just don't edit videos even though I'm on my phone all the time, and I edit videos on my phone. Used to do them on my laptop, but with the vlog series, I find it easier to just plunk them to iMovie and combine them, which is normally what I'm doing nowadays. I don't do too much editing. Unless it's like a vlog that I have time lapses, and that's like all the major editing I do. Oh no, that Tetris video, but I did that one on my laptop because I wasn't sure how to do that on my phone. Anyway, so yeah, I took the car out, listened to music. That was cool. I tried to stick this again to the mount. I tried it once before, but I couldn't do it because the car was cold and it wouldn't really stick. I kind of got to stick it this time, but this sticky mat is just not really sticking anymore. I'm probably making it worse by doing this, but I need to maybe wait. The only way I think it would maybe reliably stick and hold my phone is if I waited like several months for the weather to be warm and the car to be warm. It does have this extra sticky thing, which I'm pretty sure is the same one that's on there. So yeah, I don't know about that phone. I got it to stick, but it wouldn't stay on for more than like half a minute, maybe even less than that, 20, like 3 seconds, maybe even more than that. Yes, but anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be it. Should I make this a vlog? I might make this a vlog. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. That did not work.